Hey y'all, welcome back to another edition of Rabbit in Red Whiskey Reviews. Today, I have an exciting one. We're going to review the new Laphroaig Cairdeas 2018 Fino Cask Finish. So, I will give this a nose, palate, and finish review, take a look at the label, and tell you a little bit about Laphroaig Cairdeas. First and foremost, let's pour this bad boy in the glass. So we let that get a little oxygen on it. I'll tell you a little bit about Cairdeas. So Cairdeas actually is Gaelic for friendship, and each year Laphroaig releases the annual version of the Cairdeas, which is available to friends of Laphroaig, usually earlier in the year, and then here in the United States around June you start seeing it pop up on the shelves. So a little bit about this year's edition. This 2018 Cairdeas bottling showcases a double maturation in first fill ex-bourbon casks and Fino sherry hogsheads, sourced from the bluegrass of Spain. Carefully matured between warehouse number 8 and 10, this Cairdeas has notes of toasted almond, dried fruit, sea salt, perfectly complement Laphroaig's signature peatiness. Barrier filtered, non-chill filtered. The result is a unique expression to be savored by friends of Laphroaig, old and new. So that's a little bit about this bottle. So a little bit about Cairdeas. As I mentioned, the Cairdeas line started in 2008 as an annual release. And an interesting thing recently, over the last 4 or 5 years, you can actually tell which year it is, the release of it via the ABV. So this one is 51.8% alcohol by volume. And what's interesting is if you look back at some of the recent releases, particularly in 2013, 14, 15, and 16, it'll be 51.6 for 2016, 51.5 for 2015, 51.4 for 2014, and so forth. The only exception recently has been the 2017 release, which was the quarter cask strength, which came in at 57.2, so they switched it up a little bit there, most likely because of the cask strength. So here is the tube again, just to take a good look at it. Pretty consistent as far as the Laphroaig presentations are. They always are kind of in the same shape. The color on this one is kind of a light yellow. You'll notice that over the years they pretty much changed the color. They started this particular presentation with the 2013 release. Previous ones had the older Laphroaig font and whatnot, and didn't use the different color for each of the tubes. Here's a quick look at the bottle. Again, classic looking Laphroaig. Same kind of labeling, colors on the same side, and there you go. So before we begin, give this a little roll in the glass. You can take a look at the color. Now it does note that it is non-chill filtered, but it doesn't say anything about colorant. Laphroaig, for most of their whiskeys, does add E150A coloring. Notice this in pretty much all of them. I think the only exception that I've seen might be the Laphroaig Triple Wood, but that one actually might even be colored as well. So let's get down to the review of this brand new Laphroaig Cairdeas. So on the nose right away, it's classic Laphroaig. You get that maritime, salty peatiness, which is just pretty much the same thing you get from any Laphroaig release. It kind of hits you right in the face. You know you're drinking the Laphroaig peated Isle Scotch when you pick this one up. What's interesting is you also kind of get kind of a tropical fruitiness. So you're really getting not only the maritime saltiness, which is just classic for Laphroaig. You're definitely picking up kind of a sweet, tangy tropicalness from the probably from the Fino, is what I would assume. Definitely right at the end. Really nice, really, really nice. Okay. Yeah. All right. So as I mentioned, this is bottled at 51.8%, so it's definitely going to be packing some punch. Stick it down. So the mouth on this does remind me of some of the earlier Cairdeas releases. It's oaky, it's thick, it's velvety, really kind of full mouthfeel, coats the entire mouth, but yet very well balanced. And you really start picking up a lot of the first fill bourbon on this. So you're getting vanilla, you're getting that kind of caramelized sugar, you're getting caramel. But the end, the finish is really where I think this one is shining. You get, this is coming right off the Fino, you're really getting that white grapes, fresh pear. Yeah, definitely. This is a good one. As you can see, I've put quite a dent in this bottle already. And that speaks for itself. Yeah, this is a good one. So really, same thing on the mouthfeel. You get that full punch of peaty Laphroaig, which you know is what you're buying when you buy a Laphroaig. But this is incredibly well balanced. This is a non-age statement, so I'm going to guess this is in that 7 to 9 year old range, which is pretty much typical. I don't think any of the Cairdeas line has ever came out with an age statement. Let's give this one more taste. Oh yeah, this is a good one. For those of you who've had the Cairdeas line before, you kind of notice that every other year they're doing a wine maturation. 2016 was the Madeira cask. 2014 was the Amontillado cask. This one I think actually rises above specifically the 2016, where that one you really had a kind of a chalky, drying flavor from the Madeira cask. This one, the finish just goes on and on. Like I said, you're really getting that kind of white grape, pear, some ripe red fruit a little bit too, apple. But still, the heft of this is just fantastic. This is a good one, folks. I think that they did a really great job with this. In the United States, you can find this right now. It said it was released around June. You can get this one anywhere. The price range can be pretty wide. Sometimes you can find this around $70. Sometimes you can find it for upwards of $100. And I would almost say this is worth it at $100 point. As you can see, I can really stop drinking it. Yep. Okay, so, I'd say a rating on this one, this is a 4.5 out of 5 stars for sure. This is the best wine maturation Laphroaig Cairdeas that I've had. I would highly recommend this for folks who either love Laphroaig or really, follow the Cairdeas line, pick up a bottle every year. This is one that you're going to want to buy 2 of for sure. For those new to peated Scotch, this one's a little bit on the complex side, very peaty. Probably not a starter Scotch for folks who are just trying to get into peated Scotch. But hats off to Laphroaig on this one. Great work, and I look forward to picking up another bottle or 2 of this as soon as I can. As you can see, there ain't much left. So hope you all enjoyed this review. Hope you all can find yourself a bottle of this. You will not be disappointed. Sláinte mhath. See you next time.